Alright, so my inspiration for my Sidecar cocktail, a little more refined. I wanted to stir it, so of course I went through a process. Had to clarify some lemon juice, so we're going to start with an ounce of clarified lemon juice. I can get on little travel cases. But my inspiration was Jacques Tati, filmmaker and comedian, and his Monsieur Hublot comedies. I'm picturing him getting in all kinds of hijinks while drinking these things. They're delicious. There's a little bit of interesting depth to them. So we're going to do 1 ounce of lemon juice. We're going to do a ½ ounce of homemade orange cordial. Started with orange and lemon peel to make oleo saccharum. Threw the saccharum in so you get a richer orange flavor. And then add a little bit of vanilla to it to give it a little more depth to play nicely with kind of the woodier, oakier notes of the cognac. And then a ½ ounce of the raw citrus. And then 2 ounces of the Brothers Blend. The other inspiration from doing the cordial was to get the sugar off the rim and into the glass a little bit, so it's not quite so acidic, a little bit softer, a little bit mellower, and also keeps it on my mustache when I'm drinking it. But it's a nice rich drink, but you still get some brightness from the citrus, a little bit of depth from the vanilla, just a touch. And like I said, I can picture Monsieur Hublot drinking way too many of these while he's trying to navigate serious I'm not taking the judges. I love French comedy. And the irony is that they're time. Alright, so we're going to serve this up. Oh, the beauty of double building. And then we're just going to garnish with a little bit of dried orange wheel with some cloves on top. And this is Monsieur Hublot's Happy Hour. Next drink up is inspired a little bit by movie, also. Not this one. This was inspired by the Manchurian Candidate. I spent a lot of time tasting the juice. I love it. I really did enjoy it. I want to thank you for putting this on, Luke. Kristen, thank you for hosting us as well. Guys, thank you for being here and enjoying what hopefully are some decent drinks. But I tasted the cognac a lot. Got a lot of flavor profiles to it. Really loved a lot of different subtle things in it. And I wanted to kind of take some of those subtleties and turn them on its head. So right now I'm doing some pink peppercorn in the mixing glass. Well, technically not being a pepper, it's a citrus. It does have a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a zing, but also a little bit of a mentholated feature to it that I always enjoy. Going to do 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. And that kind of upside down thing I was talking about, I made a shrub. It's a combination of white wine and champagne vinegars, sun-dried apricot, and also pink peppercorn. It's also a new shrub and an old shrub. So a few days old, blended back with some that's a few weeks old. So it has all these little layers and depths of flavors. But this takes all the really subtle notes of the cognac, kind of turns it on its head, and kind of it's inside out. So it reminded me a little bit of the Manchurian Candidate in that sense. So So we also have these combination of ingredients from the Iberian Peninsula, loosely. So we called it the Iberian Candidate. So it's a half ounce of shrub, a half ounce of Amontillado sherry. It's got a wonderful nutty note, but it's a full dry Amontillado. I had the misfortune of trying several different sherries. It was the worst. Oh, there is one open. Excellent. Even better. We're going to do a half ounce of Lune d'Apricot. Get a little more sugar in there, but just a touch. And then 2 ounces of the Brothers Blend again. This one I really enjoy. It's definitely a drink that grows and evolves over time. It has a great citrus profile. The cognac really stands out. I think everything else really features and it features the drink, and really that's what it is. It's about featuring the spirit rather than trying to hide it or mix it up with something. Unfortunately, flying in here from New York, I wasn't able to bring any good ice cubes. No, just for me and my purposes, my weird shrub drinking purposes. There's a little dried apricot in the rim. And just a little sprinkle of pink peppercorn right over the top. And the Iberian Candidate. And last but not least, we've got the Stinger. All kinds of legends persist in this one, including that airmen in World War II drank a lot of these. It was considered a more refined drink, as the pilots of the day were considered the more refined battlers, so to speak, or servicemen. Cool, please, perfect. Thank you so much. And in case you guys didn't get enough the first go round, I present you with a Stinger. Thank you guys.